You have never held a spear. You have never stalked prey through tall grass. And yet something inside you already knows how to do all of it. Not as a memory, as a blueprint. There is a moment in human history that most textbooks skip over. A moment so catastrophic for every other living thing on this planet that scientists have spent decades arguing about when it happened. There was a before, and there was an after. And the after changed everything. Forever. This is the story of the moment your ancestors stopped being prey and became the most dangerous thing that had ever walked the earth. Go back far enough, and your lineage was not impressive. Early hominins were mid-sized omnivores sharing a landscape with saber-toothed cats, short-faced bears, and giant hyenas. Predators that had been honing their killing tools for millions of years. Your ancestors had been on the menu. There is evidence of this in your own body. Anthropologist Daniel Lieberman at Harvard has written about the fear response still running in your nervous system right now. The cortisol spike, the tunnel vision, the way your heart rate climbs before your brain fully registers a threat. These are not design flaws. They are ancient survival software. Your body still thinks something is hunting you, because for most of human history, something was. But then something shifted. According to evolutionary anthropologist Richard Wrangham at Harvard, the turning point was cooking. The ability to extract more calories from food with heat gave early humans surplus energy that went directly into brain development. Over thousands of generations, you inherited that brain. A brain that could do something no other animal on Earth could do reliably. Plan. Not react. Plan. Days in advance. For enemies it had never met. Your ancestors could share information, warn each other, coordinate, and pass strategies forward in time like invisible weapons handed from parent to child. The archaeological record captures what happened next in layers of bone. Before a certain point, megafauna dominate. Woolly mammoths, giant ground sloths, cave bears. After a certain point, they are gone. Gone so fast that researchers originally assumed it must have been a climate event. A comet. It was not a comet. It was your ancestors, moving in coordinated bands with sharpened tools, arriving in ecosystems where animals had never learned to fear a two-legged creature. Paleontologist Paul Martin called it the Blitzkrieg hypothesis, a rapid, systematic removal of the largest animals in every ecosystem they entered, not because they were cruel, because they were efficient, because knowledge, once gained, does not disappear when the individual dies. That is what separated your ancestors from every predator before them. Not strength, not claws or fangs, memory across time, persistence across generations. And that drive has not gone anywhere. The same pattern recognition that tracked prey now tracks stock prices. The same coalition building that coordinated a mammoth drive now organizes political campaigns. Psychologist Jonathan Haidt at New York University has argued that your moral instincts were not designed for the world you live in. They were calibrated for small-bound life in a landscape full of competitors. You are the result of a long and brutal selection process. Every single one of your ancestors survived long enough to reproduce. What passed through that filter is not the soul of a peaceful forager. It is the mind of something that learned, over an immense stretch of time, to be the most effective killer the planet has ever seen. The mammoths are gone. The saber-toothed cats are gone. And the species that outlasted all of them is sitting wherever you are sitting right now, your ancient threat detection system running quietly in the background. You never needed to hold a spear. The blueprint was always there. You are the moment humans became the deadliest thing alive. You are still that moment. You have just found new things to be deadly toward.